Hello, welcome to another episode of Things That Go Bump in the Night. I just want to do a couple quick shorts right here, and I'll talk about this one that's kind of a short, and it's just pretty interesting about this gentleman. He actually was a pastor. He was a pastor that was from South Africa. I met him while he was here in America, and he was talking, and he just happened to stay over at a friend's house. A friend invited us over for dinner, so went, and so we had the time to go and talk to him. We went out to eat. We also went over and visited at my friend's house, and we just sat around and we talked. And in the conversation, we, of course, you get on topic on different things. Somebody from South Africa, you always want to know, especially like, hey, what type of paranormal things did you experience over there? Or some of the things that had happened while you were there. And it's interesting, we got in a good conversation about things that we experienced and things that he experienced. But he was telling me this one story that he was in his village, and he felt that the impression from the Spirit was that this guy had a house that he lived in, but he had a tree outside of his house. And as was his custom, I believe it was at any time that he put a curse on somebody, he put a nail in the tree. Well, he said that he felt that the Spirit of God was speaking to him and told him, I want you to go and pull all the nails out of the tree. And so he said, all right. So he went in, it was at night, and he started pulling all the nails out of the tree. He said what was totally bizarre about this, he said, as he would pull out a nail out of a tree, literally it would be like almost like you were pulling a sharp object out of somebody that had a puncture wound, because he said that blood would drip out of the tree. And so he said that blood would drip out of the tree, and he said he started pulling these nails out, and all of a sudden he got down to, I think it was like about the last one, and the witch doctor, or that was in that place that he was living in, this guy came out of his house and looked at him and started to mumble something at him. And he said about that time he was pulling the nails out, and he got to the last nail. Now he said when he pulled out the last nail, this guy let out a giant scream and fell over dead. And whatever it was, that curse was broken. So you can't tell me that it's not supernatural, paranormal in nature, actually demonic, that if you pull a nail out of a tree, that it starts to bleed. I've never seen that happen. I don't know about you. But hey, if you've experienced something wild or crazy like that, hey, leave a comment down. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. And I appreciate it. Y'all have a nice night. Talk to y'all later. Bye.